I previously posted a recipe video for a homemade protein bar that did not use Vitafiber powder or Vitafiber syrup or any IMO syrup because I felt there was a need for it in the community. And judging by the fact that that was literally the best video I have ever made in terms of performance, in terms of views, it shot me up past 1,000 subscribers. I think I was right. It was needed. So here we are again with another low calorie, high protein, homemade protein bar recipe that does not use Vitafiber or any IMO syrup. It is a completely different take on it than my last protein bar recipe video, so don't think this is just the same thing copy and pasted over. This is completely different. But Ash, why do we need protein bars that don't use Vitafiber? You might be asking. Well, let me tell you why. If one thing has been made clear by the recent popularity in homemade protein bars, it's that Vitafiber is a problem. Greg Doucette started this whole mess by popularising the Vitafiber style homemade protein bars. And even he himself saw how much of an issue this was, so he created an IMO syrup product to combat this issue. Personally, I've never had any issues in the UK accessing Vitafiber powder, and it's not been expensive at all, but no matter how many times I try and help someone find it or I post a video about it and put links in the description, it always causes issues. So today I'm bringing you a homemade protein bar recipe that doesn't require Vitafiber or any other IMO syrup. Mainly because I just can't take the comments anymore saying that you can't get it. Do you get it now? Good. So today's protein bar recipe is only going to use 6 easy, common and very cheap ingredients. There's going to be no Vitafiber, nothing weird that you have to order online, nothing that's difficult to get, and nothing that can't just be relatively easily replaced with something else. Not to mention that each bar is only going to have 192 calories with 21 grams of protein. That is awesome. Low cost, low calorie, low fat, big taste, big fun. Let's do it. Before you ask, yes, I have had a haircut. And thank you, I know it looks nice. But 6 ingredients, that is all you're going to need for this recipe. Nothing weird, nothing that has to be ordered online. It's all cheap and easy to find. The ingredients and how much you need of each of them for this recipe will be linked in the description below as always. So make sure to check those out and pick them up through those links if you do need some, because those links support me and I'll appreciate it. So make sure to check that out if you do need to pick up any of those ingredients. Also, if you are interested on one-on-one online personal coaching with me, click that top link in my description. It will get you in contact with me and we can discuss where to go from here. The first ingredient you're going to need is canned pumpkin puree. Make sure it's not pumpkin pie mix, just plain old 100% no fat pumpkin, not pumpkin pie mix with a ton of extra added calories. And before you start complaining in the comments that you live in the UK or somewhere else where you can't buy canned pumpkins, guys, have you heard my voice? I'm also from the UK. I can't get this anywhere. Sainsbury's had it, I bagged it, but we do not usually have this and it is okay, don't worry. This can be replaced with so many things. You can use sweet potato for a few extra calories. You can use butternut squash for literally the same calories. You just buy frozen chunks of butternut squash, defrost them in a microwave, mash it up, basically pumpkin pie. I've also seen people use banana. Guys, there really is no excuse here. The second ingredient you're going to need is 15 grams of coconut flour, and this is a lot more absorbent than other types of flour, so it works really well in thickening up recipes with those wet ingredients. So make sure you are using coconut flour rather than just plain flour. This does tend to be quite expensive, which puts some people off, but trust me, when you buy a bag, it lasts you forever, so don't worry about that initial price. If you know me, I will put peanut butter inside anything or anyone that I can get away with. So the next ingredient is going to be 20 grams of PB2 or any other powdered peanut butter that you like. And the final powder we need is not my favourite powder, but it is going to be vanilla whey protein powder. I am using Impact Whey Protein from My Protein, and I do love this one. It tastes really good. It's super sweet, very vanilla-y, but any protein powder that tastes of anything will work just fine for this recipe. We're also going to need 5 grams of a 0-calorie sweetener. Any old cheap sweetener will work. I think this one is sucralose, but it's mainly just the cheapest one in the shop. And obviously, because these are going to be chocolate chip protein bars, you also need some chocolate chips. I'm going to be using 25 grams of milk chocolate. And that is everything ready to go. Super simple, right? So let's whack all this together and make some damn protein bars. This recipe is going to make 3 protein bars with the calories and macros that I give you later on in the video, but you can easily double up, triple up to make 3, 6, 9, 12, any multiple of 3 really. You could even do one that is not a multiple of 3 if you want to get really creative with the maths of the quantities and the ingredients you need, but for today we're sticking with 3. Okay, voiceover for the recipe, let's go. First thing you want to do is get yourself a mixing bowl and add all of your dry ingredients. 15 grams of coconut flour, 20 grams of powdered peanut butter, 60 grams of vanilla protein powder and 5 grams of 0-calorie sweetener. And then stir that around until it's fully mixed so you can avoid any clumping when you add the liquids in. Next up, you're going to add 100 grams of pumpkin puree or your own alternative and thoroughly mix it into the powder until it's completely incorporated, which should leave you with a thick, not sticky, cookie dough-like consistency. If yours isn't thick enough or it's too sticky, just add some more coconut flour until you've got a nice dough consistency. You can also add it to the freezer to let it firm up. That's what I had to do. Once you've got your cookie dough-like consistency, add in 15 grams of your chocolate chips and mix them through until they are evenly distributed. When you do lay out your protein bars, then add the remaining chocolate chips over the top for some nice aesthetics and to get some texture on top. Once they are nice and firm, cut them into individual bars, wrap them in greaseproof paper, and you're good to go. There we go, guys. No bake, no BS, no Vitafiber, pumpkin puree, cookie dough, chocolate chip, protein bars. Oh my god! They are very low calorie, they are very low fat, and they are very high in protein, and trust me, they taste amazing. Like, really, really good. They have a thick, cookie dough-like consistency, and I'm not going to lie to you guys, my previous video, or maybe a few videos back, was my actual anabolic cookie dough recipe, and I think when I made this recipe I stumbled upon a cookie dough that is potentially better than the cookie dough I made in that video. So this is a protein bar, but it's kind of a cookie dough as well. It depends what temperature it is when you eat it. If it's straight out of the freezer, it's a protein bar. If you let it get warm, then it's like edible cookie dough. So really, it's 2 recipes in one if you think about it like that. As you can see, we have chocolate chips on deck. They are mixed throughout, they are on top, just helping mix up the texture. It is thick, it is creamy, it is delicious, guys. Like I said, the ingredients listed that I gave you in this video will make 3 bars, but you can easily make up way more than that and prep them out for much, much longer. But if you make 3 bars and you make them exactly like I did in today's video, each bar is only going to have 194 calories with 21 grams of protein, 15 grams of carbs and just 5 grams of fat. That is amazing if you ask me, especially if you compare it to store-bought protein bars where you're going to have either less protein for that amount of calories or more calories and less protein or equal protein. You're going to have way more fat, and not to mention they are going to be way more expensive. They're costing you upwards of £1.50, £2, £2.50 in some cases per bar. Whereas if you actually break up the ingredients here, it's actually really, really cheap to make these protein bars. So definitely make sure you try out these protein bars if you haven't been successful. Getting your hands on some Vitafiber, or even if you have Vitafiber, try these out because they're really damn good. Also make sure you check out my previous no Vitafiber protein bar recipe video, because like I said, it is completely different ingredients, completely different type of bar. This one's like cookie dough, that one's like ice cream. So give them both a go. If you do try these out, make sure to let me know, write a comment, tell me what you thought of it, tell me if you thought it was crap, tell me if you thought it was good. I'd like to know either way, and maybe we can even get some review videos out there like we did in that previous bar video. That'd be pretty cool, get those subs up. Subscribe to my channel, I post new videos every single week, so join the team and don't miss out. 7 PM on a Tuesday, it's a good time, so subscribe and be there. Thank you as always for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and until the next one, see you later guys.